It's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back, and what is this? We have a pure Tier 10 battle on this episode. It is Squash Balls, who is going to, well, he's going to squash. I won't say what. What is that guy doing? The Conqueror GC is attacking. No, he's no longer attacking. The Conqueror GC attack is over. Thank goodness. Yeah, that was very strange. Alright, so Conqueror GC kills himself, and Squash drives in. He's looking for a shot on a Bat Chat, and he's got this 7201K, which is a Tier 10 German, I almost said Russian, German rear-mounted, sort of super heavy, I don't know, it's like a super low with a rear turret, very strange, but you can only get it in Clan Wars, and it drops the big bombs, 765 in that case, and Squash does not care. He is just going to drive in amongst them and start smashing face. This is very interesting, actually. A lot of times you can get overwhelmed in this spot, especially if his team doesn't filter through. So he's got a Bat Chat going that way. There's a lot of guys in the... What are they doing out in the field? You know, sometimes when you have good games, a little bit of a gunnery problem right there. When you have good games, sometimes the enemy team is completely insane. And this one appears to be that. Oh, little lead fire, little lead fire. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't think he'd have been reloaded anyway. So now we got a bunch of mediums, and there's a Foch right here. What is the Foch doing? Not looking at him. Now he's backing up. So we'll just go ahead and punch one right. Oh, that hurt. 711 back at him. A couple unwise maneuvers there, and we are down to half our hit points. Interesting. Bat Chat's trying to take a peek. Squash. Oh, is he going to go for it again? He is going to go for it again. He's going to eat 688 through the turret. He's going after the IS-4. And Squash is just kind of staring down this way. Well, they've got a big old stack. There's 3 of his mediums over there. They've got him trapped. Oh, now there's. Oh my gosh, there's that big guy. Squash wants a piece of him. He's fired, so he's just going to take the chance to come out here and strip some hit points off of him. 700 and what was that time? 732 on that shot. And the FV moves back up. Probably pretty close to reloading, so you really don't want to face that guy. Not while he's reloaded anyway. So we're holding this corner. Bat Chat kills somebody. And it is now 3-1. Looks like the FV's just fired. So Squash sees that. He's going to come in here, but he's going to put the front of his tank out there. And he bounces. That is one of the things about that FV. Every now and again, it can get a bounce. It gets hammered going in after Squash. Squash's like, don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. Goes up on the thing. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Oh, the FV has made a very poor decision. Very poor decision. Gets killed for his efforts. Sometimes when you get locked like that on somebody and you really just must get the shot, you can end up taking yourself out of the game. There we go. So we're going to put a little turret action on this guy. Right on the lower plate. Look at that. Gets the very thin lower plate. Drops 7. What did we drop on that guy? 759? And he bounces. This thing does have some pretty good armor. The 55 is running for it. Oh my gosh, we're going to get some... Oh, this is juicy. How about that guy? There we go. 700 and some change into the AMX. And we're at 49.36. This is going well. Bit of a slow start, but we're getting in there now. You can see how kind of uncomfortable it is to run this thing. Now, the lights, or not the lights, but the mediums have 1 over there on the east side. So this frees up Squash to start squashing people up along here. A little Pac-Man action moving along. And now the enemy team is really getting encircled here. So this Type 5 is fired. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's hanging out right here. I'm going to get a little... There we go. How about that? 50B gets nothing for his efforts, but a track eats a shot into his little hatch right there, and he's really stuffed in the corner. He's just waiting to die. Oh, we're going to get a little shot on him. Maybe not. All right. Oh, geez, there's another track, and this time he can't do anything about it. He can't quite get his gun down on it. That's a bummer. All those hit points are driving away. There we go. Now we can get to the Type 5. Is he in the corner or is he gone around? No, he's getting a nice juicy side shot. And we've got a fire. Nicely done. 6,812. 6,000. 812. Are we 2 marked here? No, we got 1 mark on our 7201. Driving around. Let's see, can we get a shot on this guy? It's all over with the shout, and this is just cleanup. Another one goes through, even with the angle, so wow. Holy cow, maybe got to the pike nose. Did the 277 have a pike? I'm not sure. Looks like he got into it. It does have one. Maybe a little bit, sort of, kind of, maybe not. I don't know. How on earth is... I have no idea how those are bending. Not at that angle, anyway. Maybe it wasn't as much of an angle as it looked like. I'm going to try to go up and over the rubble. Is this going to happen? It's happening. Nicely done. That's just either a good guess or map knowledge. I don't think it's going to get him to any hit points. It may get him to this hit point, though. One more shot. There it is for the kill. 430 is still fighting. He's all stuffed up in the corner. Let's all... Everyone over here. Come on, everyone. Got a meeting in the corner here. Drive off. That'd be great. Do it. Right at the end. No damage taken because the game was over. Well done. Sometimes when you run around and work that hard, you just got to roll over and take a rest. You know what I mean? He's just like, that was a lot of work. 8,542. Pure tier 10 battles, so there's going to be a lot of hit points around. But nicely done. What you'll notice from him right there in this Masters class is he just kept his gun in the game the whole time. And when the well dried up, he moved to the next hit points, and that is how you have to do it, especially at tier 10. Thanks for sending that, man. I appreciate it. Everybody else, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw and you learned something, make sure you subscribe, and we will see you.